And then he said, "Let there be tablecloth." Foop! Hey folks, how's it going? This is Seagull here, back with another video on Paralives. We got a minor update here, but I think there's some pretty cool stuff shown in this very brief new clip here. And of course you can see a tablecloth being laid down, which I think is pretty cool because this is not really a feature that we have in The Sims. It's not something I was requesting and not really even thought about, but still, a really cool detail. I also really like the animation for it. Instead of it just popping into existence, it falls down from the sky and goes swoomp onto the table. So yeah, I really hope they can do that for other things as well. But there's other stuff to see besides the tablecloth. Paralives Hub pointed out in one of their recent articles that there are reflections on the floor, and I find that pretty interesting because with The Sims, I think they've shied away from them because they can really drag down the performance since reflections from mirrors can already do that. So yeah, I have seen custom content reflective floors, though I haven't actually tried them out, but I'm sure I remember there were always warnings saying, yeah, this can be really taxing on your game performance if you place too many. So there is that, but should be interesting to see how it would turn out with Paralives. I think it might actually be alright since the art style is a lot more simplistic compared to modern Sims games. You can also see that there's 3D wall trims and door bezels and no flat textures to be found for them, so that's pretty interesting. It's something that I've never really paid much attention to in The Sims. It's just like, yeah, they're normally two-dimensional, but I don't know. It's just something that I've never really cared about, but it's still interesting to see Paralives go the extra mile here with that sort of stuff too. Also, in the corner you can see an air vent, so I wonder if those will be functional because seasons are supposed to be coming with the game. Paralives Hub also found some interesting answers to a couple of questions on the Paralives Discord. So Leanne asked, guys, I have my fingers crossed so tight that this new tablecloth mechanic will bleed over into beds, and we can choose our own bedclothes for any frame. And Alex Masse, the developer, said that yes, he does intend on moving them over to beds as well. Alex says that he also intends for an option to build in real time, because for example, in The Sims, when you go into build mode, the game has to pause. But in Paralives, he's aiming for the option to also have it so that you can quickly just build something while your characters are still moving about. And speaking of the characters, Alex actually did an AMA on Patreon today, and they also held a vote for the official name of the people in Paralives. So tomorrow, he's actually going to say what the final name will be for the characters in Paralives. So interested in seeing what that could be. And then taking things over to Twitter, we're talking about dust. Yep, dust. So you may have noticed there are some specs that are kind of floating around in the tablecloth footage. And Alex explained that, yeah, it's dust. So I asked if there is going to be an actual system where your characters will have to dust shelves and just other objects, but nope, the dust actually does not affect gameplay. It's just the visual effect, and honestly, I don't mind that too much. I mean, with laundry, when they first introduced that in The Sims 3, I was like, really? They're doing laundry? But then once I actually started playing with laundry, I liked it more, and I think they made it even better in The Sims 4, but I can't imagine dusting turning into really gameplay that's that interesting. And I kinda like how the effects just float around. I feel like it does contribute to the more relaxing vibes that I feel from this game. One other thing that Alex mentioned on Twitter is that terrain tools are confirmed, but he can't say more about the possibility of making lakes for now. I hope we can. I really miss the pond tool from the earlier Sims games, and just the idea of making like a whole lake is just a really cool idea to me. And it is good that terrain tools are going to be there from the start. I really feel like The Sims 4 should have had that from the beginning too. But that's pretty much it for this video on Paralives, so feel free to let me know your thoughts in the comments section below on everything that I discussed, and be sure to subscribe if you want to keep up with my latest content from The Sims, Sonic the Hedgehog, and more. So I will talk to you all later, and have a great day. Thanks for watching!